Yo, people. Anybody in here yet? All good. Alright, let's see what I can get going here. Nope, I don't want that. I need to check my people notice. Hey, Tim, thank you for the share, brother. How goes it, dude? I got Twitter notifications. Who that be? Samuel! Nerd? Yes, I is a nerd. How you be, Tim? Alright. It's weird actually hearing myself in stream. Are you guys hearing like double of me for some reason? I know I'm monitoring myself. Samuel with the fire truck. That's right, brother. It goes well. Goes well and swell. Alright, let's see. I'm glad I have two wireless mice for both my damn PCs now. Alright, where is the GoXLR app? Here we go. Alright, so you can yeah, I was when I was messing with it before, I just kind of left it. And I tried to copy my settings in slobs because I had the mic pretty well set up for a lot of background noises and the fan and stuff that I had going. I tried to copy that over into the GoXLR settings for just the mic, and it didn't exactly go the way that I wanted it to. Look at that, Samuel. Thank you for the share, brother. Alright, let's see. I wish I could mirror the other screen. So you got, let's see. How can I do that? Add this into slobs to... Tim, are you going to be here for a few minutes? I might get some advice from you. My Twitter is blowing up. Oh, and fruit gushers. I stole some from Little Misfire. And see all that crinkling that you hear in the background. I need to figure out how to like add a gate or the noise suppression to it, because my mic itself, I don't keep right in front of me like a lot of people do. I kind of like it a little bit further away. But maybe I can mess with this. Are you able to get on Twitch because of the lower latency? Something in real time kind of thing? Oh, yeah. Fruit roll-ups. I worked out today, so damn it, I'm going to eat a bunch of sugar. Alright. Let's see, if I move this, I can move... No, I can't move that there. Let me add a source here so maybe I can show you guys actually what I am doing. Who this? Fine. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. You don't have to, dude. I don't want to cause any problems. Alright, so I'm on my stream PC, so let's do... Holy shit, my Twitter really is blowing up. Hell yeah. Let's see, display, should I do... Yes, I is here. And it's just because of the lower latency in the chat and stuff. Alright, let me figure out... I don't need a game capture. I can do display capture, maybe. Hey, there we go. Can you guys see that? That is what's actually on my streaming PC right now. Display 1, display 2. Display 1 is what I want. So let me move it down in the list here. Alright. I'm going to slide me over a little bit. Are you at your PC, Tim, by chance? My donation goal, I'm just going to cut that because I don't want people to feel obligated to donate to me. Oop, nope, wrong keyboard. Looks busy. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on here. Alright, if I move this down, there we go. I got to get my camera to quit auto-focusing and unfocusing. It gets annoying after a while. Is it properties? So you guys will actually be able to see what I'm seeing. Just a little nerd out for you. Color range, full spaces. Any. It's still kind of out of focus. Device default. Maybe that'll. Alright, so now that you guys can actually see, this is my second, my actual streaming PC here. What I was going to do, this is the GoXLR app. It's got tons of stuff. I can even customize the actual, I don't know if you guys might be able to see this or not, because my camera's a little off. Oh shoot, ignore that light. This is the GoXLR here. You can change the colors on it, everything. Move my beanie out of the way. I got everything set up. If you guys can actually hear me, which means that's half the damn battle there, I guess. Getting my microphone and everything with that squared away. So what I need to do, I don't like this, all these weird colors. Let's see, apply to all. There we go. That looks orange on here though. Maybe because of the film or something. Alright, what I need to do for the microphone itself, I can unmute this or uncheck this. Will get rid of the monitoring so I can actually hear myself on the stream. I kind of like that up for the moment anyway. Alright, for my microphone, alright, let's do this. Up this. This is the Yeti mic that I had before, which I still got. Alright, so this is set up here. I had it noise suppressed to -35. So, figure out if or how I can do this. I don't think I used a compressor. Microphone test. I still hear it. Alright. Gate. Equalizer. I don't know anything about those, so I'm not going to mess with it too much. Oh, here we go. Alright, noise gate. Attack time is 25. So let me see if I can lower that down any. There we go. 23 and 26. Hold and right, release time. I've got 150. So let's keep that there, I guess. Makeup gain. Oh, that sounds really clear now. But you still, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. Actually, um, hmm, it sounds like I don't have my fan running in my stream room. If I'm trying to think my way through this, so I apologize for thinking out loud. Like, I'm moving around in my chair. I want to get rid of that as a um, I don't know what to call it. Wow, sound went way up. Hey, Matthew, what's happening, buddy? Playing around with this thing. What I want to get rid of is all of that background noise, that little screeching. Um, like if you can hear my keyboard clicking, I want to get rid of that. Now I just need to figure out which one of these will actually affect it. Attenuation. Let's see. So you still hear that. That's not it. What if I went to 70%? Can you guys hear the keyboard clicking? You may hear some of it, but as long as that sound down, keyboard's high. Okay. Maybe if I move. Holy crap. I hear that. Maybe I need to put a shoot. I don't know why it's. There we go. Threshold. I guess threshold would be where it actually starts picking up the sound. So I guess if I moved it down, your voice went down. All right, how about now? I still got it in my ear monitoring, so I can hear some of it, but the sound from the background stuff, I can't tell whether that clicking is audible to you guys. Threshold is where it activates. Okay. All right. Let me move the attenuation back up. And see, like I was saying, Top, since you just got here, what I want to do is eliminate a lot of the background noise with this mixer. I don't have the fine-tuned controls that I did in Slobs where I can add the filters in, and I'm not sure how to actually add the filters in for the GoXLR yet. Now, Top, when you say down worse, that's better, are you talking about the volume of my voice or the background noise? And I'll show it one more time before I destroy it. Free roll-ups and gushers. That'll be my stream snack for the moment. Thank you, Tim. And Tim, if you are at your computer by chance, I don't want to take you away from whatever you've got going, dude, especially with a new baby. Would you send me a picture of what you've got on your mic tab on the GoXLR and a picture of this in OBS? It looks different in OBS versus Slobs, but something like that'll help some. I wonder. Or not. Gotcha. I hear the crackling better than the voice. The crackling you're probably gonna hear a little bit more. All right, if I let's pull this back up. I don't remember getting it. Let me go back to here. I'm looking through our message now. I got the pictures of the monitors, the Tic Tac. There's a foot pedal picture. Did you get you a foot pedal yet? Hey, there we go. All right. So you got your Yeti muted. The GoXLR you got turned down to 19.9. No, not yet. Gotcha. All right, I've got that pulled up. Alright, how would I go about if I put a all of these two filters, if I put those two filters actually on my line in device here, which is the mixer that's combining the audio from my stream PC and my game PC to go out to you guys. If I put a filter on that, that's going to mute the game in itself and all of that, and not just my microphone. All these settings would have my mind jumbled and causing me to throw my hands. I've been brainstorming little by little of how to get this to work, and I still don't have my head wrapped around it completely. Thank you for the like, brother. I can kind of think my way through it, and y'all will hear me sounding everything out, but I'm talking to myself. Audio can really screw with you if you don't know exactly what you're doing, which I have an idea, but I'm not perfect with it. Time to put a little bit in. I'll try to be back. Shoot me a message if you need help. All right, Tim. Be good, buddy. I'm just here for the occasional toe slips. You and damn feet. Ugh. Shit's nasty. Oh, you like this too. Fruit Gushers. I stole them from Little Miss when I put her to bed. I worked out today. I need the sugar. Alright, so how would I go about just comparing audio for gotcha. If I put the same filter on the line in stream, which is coming from the mixer, my microphone and my headset are connected to the mixer. So if I put a filter on this to try to get rid of some of the background noise in my mic, because I'm not sure how to actually do it in here with any of these, which is odd. This is better. So the Twitch audio is better. Gotcha. So that's what I love about Twitch there. The extreme low latency on the chat. Because I like interacting with you guys easier. Or in real time, I guess. So threshold, that's not going to do anything. Ratio attack release, makeup gain. That'll up the actual mic. That's me tapping on the desk. Alright, how about now? Can you guys hear me now? Audio sounds literally the same on Twitch. Yeah. So the background noise, I'm tapping in the background. Are you guys able to hear that and then hear my voice? It's still low? Okay. So I'll up the gain back up to maybe 10. How about now that it's at 10? I can hear that in my headset now. I wish I knew more about adjusting some of these hertz settings. You can hear the hits, okay. I think he's a bit deep voice and normal, compensating for something, surely. And so, when I set my microphone up, when it was ran straight to the computer, I'd put these filters onto it. So I actually suppressed some of it, and I did turn the bass up a little bit just to make my voice sound a little bit deeper. I wondered if anybody would ever actually notice it. Oh, Irish, if you're here too, since this is my stream PC, I'm right here at 14% CPU, just streaming now. And you can see it bounces between 10 and 15. Even in game, it still stays pretty much the same. I never have since we talked on PSN. You never have what? I'm sorry, dude. I'm like scatterbrained at the moment. Alright. How else could I get away with mic setup's not going to do me any good. Like, I need to turn the gain down, I guess. Got him. It was just a jab. Oh, good. I don't care, dude. Shit, yeah, that got clear real quick. It's still a 3.5 mic, but let me turn down the gain actually on my um I had to clear Facebook. I'm trying to sell my wife's old Jeep, so I've got people out the ass commenting on here and a bunch of tire kickers basically. If I turn down the gain actually on my Yeti, I wonder. Let me see. Go back to here, and if I turn this down, can how does that sound, guys? With dropping in. Good luck, dude. All right, how does that sound now? In my ears, I'm not hearing it as bad. Oh, still low. Okay. That the gain was all the way up, so I'll adjust it halfway. I'm not going to change the actual condenser, the sounds from my mic itself. I need to get, and if anybody wants to donate to it, please help a brother out. It's a shock mount for my microphone. Now that my microphone's actually hard mounted to my desk. Better. Okay. All right. So I set my gain halfway. Let me do this. If I've got, I'm gonna take a picture of this because I will screw it up. Suppression level and noise gate. Let's try this. If I add a filter to the line in, if I add, what did I have? Noise suppression. And then I can move that down to what I had it before was negative 35. And it was a Sphex. Let's try this one. How does that sound now? Yes, no, maybe so, for a background noise wise. And while I'm messing with that, I'll add. Ooh, excuse me. We'll take these filters off. Filters for the whole device. How's that now? Okay. I added too much of the suppression, I guess. But what I'm actually trying to do, Ice, is my microphone is now ran through the mixer to control the background noise. Like you hear that tapping, that's me tapping on my desk. I want to get rid of that like I did before. And the only way I really know how would be to turn down my microphone. And I don't know how. Let me think about that. If my microphone is ran into the mixer, I have a video you can probably check out. Okay. The mic itself, I don't know anything about the mixing levels, so I tried to copy what I had for the Yeti in slobs. I turned the bass down, and if I turn it all the way up, you can hear me tapping on the desk. If I turn this down to like a 3, you can still hear it. At 0, I barely hear it. Alright, so let me switch over to back to my game PC. Can you send it in a Facebook message, Ice? Or send that link. I can't click it from here. There we go. All right. Move tab, move to new window. All right. No thanks.
A lot of people don't know this, but the best way to make money with Amazon in 2021 is not by selling physical.
Hey guys, Harris here. And if you never noticed I was Asian, hats off to you for not seeing race.
If you're a content creator, you need music. StreamBeats is a royalty-free music library that's available on literally every single streaming platform.
Reload the video.
Hey guys, Harris here. And if you never noticed I was Asian, hats off to you for not seeing race.
Ignore that ad, yeah. Are you guys hearing the YouTube video?
If you're a content creator, you need music. StreamBeats is a royalty-free music library that's available on literally every single streaming platform. It's safe and it's completely free. Like seriously, if you don't have the money to pay for Spotify or Apple Music or whatever, you can go and listen to the songs on YouTube or even just download the original files from the Alpha Gaming Discord for free. You will never get a DMCA strike on either your Twitch or your Twitter.
You hear the YouTube video?
A thing now. So also, if you want to use it on YouTube, you won't even get demonetized. Seriously, it's the music we're using in every single YouTube video. It's completely safe. In the description down below are links to the 4 Spotify playlists, or if you use a different streaming service, just search Harris. It's on all. Enjoy it. They are yours. Guys, we got something a little bit special today. If you're not familiar with my streams, then you probably don't know that Senpai Records, which makes StreamBeats, has officially hired someone full-time to produce some awesome music in-house. He's a friend of mine, Ryan. That was not actually me in the last scene. Sorry. But Ryan is a professional audio engineer. We actually went to school together studying sound recording technology. I dropped out. He finished. I
was able to hear this.
So he knows things more than I do. And he's worked professionally as a sound engineer for the last, how long have you been doing that?
Damn it.
10 years? It's actually 8, but 10 sounds better? Yeah. All right, we'll go with that. So I'm going to start bringing him into these videos whenever we talk about audio so we can get a little bit more of a professional brain on the topic. Do you have a good side?
Nice.
So if I cut
every side is my good side.
That off.
Really?
Yeah, even my backside.
So I've done videos on audio. You
That's what my
have not.
Well, I was gonna say
there's got to be a button to press on the mixer to get you audio. And I just hit all the buttons, and
Let's talk about
the sliders
the
are all the way up.
biggest things you see streamers doing wrong.
So I stream on Twitch. Come hang out.
It's not playing in
produce music, mix, do audio things. The link to my channel should be in the description below.
Yeah, Ryan does a lot of stuff for stream beats on stream. Sometimes you'll hear him working on some of the new music that's going to be released soon.
So, as someone who's worked for a long time in a professional studio, after I watched a lot of Twitch, there were a handful of very common audio issues that I saw on Twitch. One of them being super roomy sounding microphone.
I get that question a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't know how to fix that.
A really easy free solution is just to fill your room with stuff.
It's literally working the other night.
Buy a bunch of foam.
Set everything up, and I watched some YouTube videos.
Even though that does do something.
I was able to hear it before.
Like mine.
Yours looks great though.
That's actually why I bought it. It's just cheap Amazon foam because I thought it looked cool.
Yeah,
it doesn't even do that much.
I don't want to say it does nothing, but really the biggest thing you want to do is find something that will soak up sound. So that could be a couch, that could be stuffed animals, that could be pillows. Another thing you can do is even hard objects that reflect the sound in different directions will prevent it from sounding like echoey, because that sound won't be reflecting into your microphone. Yeah, so that could be like a bookshelf, like a bunch of books bouncing sound in different directions. Yeah.
So you don't need foam. Stop. So what you're saying is stop buying expensive foam if you're a streamer.
I mean,
this stuff wasn't expensive.
Okay.
This is like 50 cents a piece.
You do you. And if you have a wooden floor, hardwood floors, just put a carpet down or a rug or something like that. Super easy.
Because it's blank parallel walls.
Yeah.
And so floor and your carpet, it's like the biggest one.
Yeah. Basically anything that's a flat, hard surface will make it sound echoey.
And one other thing that'll work really well for this is mic placement, which is why. In general, by the way, mic placement's probably like a fix to almost all audio problems.
There we go. It's default. It defaulted to this. So I need to go in. Let's do that real quick. Go into oops. You guys can't see. I apologize. Let's turn display capture off. All right. So this is my stream PC here. Default for the playback should be that one. But now I can't hear the video. Alright, so go back to the routing table here. Alright. How about now? Alright, do you hear it now, Ice? At all? I know what I can do to fix it. Are you able to hear the actual video playing? Alright, so speakers. Default device, headset, earphones. Oops, Default device. Default. All right. What about now? Let me go into. Where is the mixer? All right, Ice. How about now? Let me turn this up some. Shit. What about now? The mixer here is going, so I'm assuming it's going out. Fuck. Headset earphones.
Covered,
Right,
like
Ice.
or a
You got the right
vocal
source when you click the
sound that's
speaker
really
icon
thin.
at the bottom right. Yes,
And
this is
equalization allows
what
you
I'm
to
messing
adjust the
with now.
tone of your microphone and your voice.
For
so
me
that
to be able to.
sounds
All right,
full.
so you can hear the
Yeah,
video.
so if
the
your
YouTube
vocal is
video,
sounding
correct?
really dull or almost like muddy or like covered, I would boost around 1K or even 3K or even 10K
All right,
if you want.
so
all those high things from like
So,
1K and above will help
If I
open up your
change
voice.
this
It'll bring
to
out
the
all this air.
speakers, I can hear it. Can you hear the YouTube video now? Okay. So if you can't, so did I turn these filters? Those filters are off now. Excuse me. How do I?
Weird, but like that's where it starts to get muddy, right? So I usually cut around like 500 hertz.
Yeah, I mean it's all, you got to listen. Again, it's a little
you hear
hard
the
to
YouTube
just
video
say
now?
remotely what it's going to sound like, but it's worth playing with. 500 you can cut and see if it makes your vocal sound a little cleaner for sure.
This is what your audio is going to sound like if your voice or your microphone is lacking some of the low end frequencies. And this is the rich presence boost you get if you boost those low frequencies up just a little bit.
Below 200 starts to get really boomy, and I would cut out even up to 100 hertz. So there's you can
Something's
do
not
what's
routed
called
to your
a
headphones.
high
That's
pass
what I'm
filter
thinking.
or a low cut.
So let me go
and
back
just cut
to
out
this
all
one
that low
capture
stuff.
So you
You gotta
guys
do the
can see
opposite way,
This is on my
'cause
second
thing-
PC.
Yeah.
My routing is here.
Wow.
Yeah, like a low,
Welcome
a
to
low end,
Hollywood.
a low end roll off.
Yeah, low end roll.
Yeah,
off.
on my GoXLR, I
Everything
got
is
the low
routed.
end. I got to see exactly what frequency
To
it's
my
going to, but I got the
headphones,
low end
and
roll
Yeah.
off because
The
it
GoXLR
gets rid of
mixer.
footsteps upstairs and,
And
AC
all the
and
sliders
fans
are
and
up,
stuff.
nothing-
low rumbly stuff.
There's a
Muted.
lot of low rumble that'll come through that you do not need in your vocal. So I would keep
My
bringing
call
up that
or my
until you feel like your vocal sounds
cussing
too
button.
thin, and bring it back until you get that fullness. And
All
just
of my
stop
vol-
right there,
all
'cause
of my
all this lower stuff
internal
nobody
things
needs to
are-
hear.
All right.
I'm a
all
voiceover
of these
artist.
are up.
I earn a living
Yeah, the-
in my walk-in
the
closet
beeping was
simply
my-
reading scripts for businesses. And I was able to show all of these people
Cussing.
essentially how to get
Uh,
paid to talk. This is not a class on silly voices. This is the new way to earn a middle-class income using your voice in as little as 1 or 2 hours per day. And you don't need a talent agent or any paid memberships to do it this way. In fact, aside from some affordable audio equipment, you already have everything you need. To get you started, I made a short audiobook that normally sells for $5, but you can have it for free if you hit the link around this video. Inside, you'll learn the simple, essential factor you need to hone your talent. How to get a professional audio setup for a shockingly low price, why you don't need any special kind of voice, why the old methods of finding clients aren't as effective anymore, and why my method is easier, faster, less saturated, future-proof, and totally under your control. So if you're still watching this, you're probably interested. So be good to yourself and put something beneficial into your mind. Hit the link to get this audiobook instantly, and I'll see you inside.
All right, let's finally get into mic placement.
Are you still here in the YouTube video?
Oh, mic placement.
Yeah, I feel like mic placement is literally everything we've already talked about.
Yes, it's very important.
Where do I put my mic?
In front of your face. Yeah.
I hate that you just said that.
Okay.
Make sure you're speaking into the front of your mic.
How do I route?
Oh, no, instead of the back of the mic? I've seen that.
Make sure.
Or the top of the mic.
Or the top.
If it's a front facing, like the Blue Yeti. You know how many people I see talking into the top of that thing?
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, no, talk into the front.
Right.
Talk like this, not like this.
Yeah. So make sure you know where your mic is picking up sound. I think the biggest overarching thing to think about is signal to noise ratio. So your signal will be your voice, and you want that to be as loud as possible in the microphone compared to all this other noise that's going on around you. Your voice bouncing off walls, neighbor next door with a really big dog, whatever.
It's usually the really little dog.
That's true.
Big dogs don't bark.
That's true. It's the little dogs. Yeah. You want to make sure that your mouth is close enough to that microphone so that your voice is louder than all the other outside noise.
They're enabled.
If I'm using a dynamic microphone like a Shure SM7B, I'll probably be about 1 inch away because dynamic microphones need you to be that close. Condensers, you can't afford to be a little further away for sure. Where it's pointing on your face actually makes a difference. The higher you are, if you're like closer to your nose, it'll make it brighter, more nasally.
So how
make your voice
do I go about
more sibilant, which means it might pick up more of the S's if you're running into that problem.
It also makes it so the audience can't see your face.
Yeah, that too. Also, really bad for gaming. Maybe that's my problem.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm so bad. Lower. If you're too low, you'll start getting all this low, muddy, boomy chest and throat stuff. Try to go right in between your nose and your chin, aka your mouth.
Whoa! What do you think of my suggestion that I've given a couple times, where just to avoid plosives, you have it off center a little bit? Yeah. That also makes it easier to game. It makes it easier to be in front of the camera, and you still get just as good a sound, right?
Yeah, that totally works. As long as it's pointed at your mouth, it doesn't. You don't need direct air into the microphone. In fact, you probably
this
don't.
This is what I'm going through
And
now.
the ultimate question: does it change if the microphone is up and down, on its side, or upside down?
Absolutely not.
And nothing at all.
No. Yeah, it doesn't matter how your mic is oriented this way, as long as it's pointed at the sound source, which is your voice.
So if I have it upside down, it doesn't make my voice upside down?
Realtek properties.
It doesn't sound like I'm in Australia.
If your mic is upside down, your toilet will flush the other direction.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Guys, I hope this was helpful. If you think there was something we missed, we'll have the link to Ryan's Twitch in the description down below, and go give him a follow and hang out and watch him make some new Stream Beat stuff. You wanna carry us out?
Yeah. Happy listening.
That was stupid. You ruined it. You ruined everything.
Oh, man.
That face that is usually covered by her phone has finally made an appearance. That face is laughing. That face is expressive. That face is talking more than one syllable at a time. That face wouldn't be doing that if you weren't staying at a Verbo Lake house. The most you normally get from that face is an eye roll, and that's if you're lucky. Your together awaits. Find it with Verbo.
Do you want to create your own emotes in just a few clicks? Choose a drawing style. Customize your look. And generate 25 emotes. Only the largest online shop for streamers. More than 100,000 streamers already trust us. Get your individual emotes now at own.
I'll just keep replaying this video for now.
All right, let's finally get into mic placement. That one we promised him in the very beginning.
Oh, mic placement.
All right, so my mic
I feel like mic placement solves literally everything we've already talked about.
Yes, it's very important.
Where do I put my mic?
In front of your face. Yeah.
I hate that you just said that.
Make sure you're speaking into the front of your mic.
Oh, no, instead of the back of the mic?
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Make sure.
Or the top of the mic.
Or the top.
If it's a front facing, like the Blue Yeti. Mm-hmm. You know how many people I see talking into the top of that thing?
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, no, talking to the front. Talk like this, not like this.
Yeah. So make sure you know where your mic is picking up sound. I think the biggest overarching thing to think about is signal to noise ratio. So your signal will be your voice, and you want that to be as loud as possible in the microphone compared to all this other noise that's going on around you. Your voice bouncing off walls, neighbor next door with a really big dog, whatever.
It's usually the really little dog.
That's true.
Big dogs don't bark.
That's true. It's the little dogs. Yeah. You want to make sure that your mouth is close enough to that microphone so that your voice is louder than all the other outside noise. If I'm using a dynamic microphone like a Shure SM7B, I'll probably be about an inch away because dynamic microphones need you to be that close. Condensers, you can't afford to be a little further away for sure. Where it's pointing on your face.
You guys still hearing the video?
The higher you are, if you're like closer to your nose, it'll make it brighter, more nasally. It'll make your voice more sibilant, which means it might pick up more of the S's if you're running into that problem.
What about now?
It also makes it so the audience can't see your face.
Yeah, that too. Also, really bad for gaming. Maybe that's my problem.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm so bad. Lower. If you're too low, you'll start getting all this low, muddy, boomy chest and throat stuff. Try to go right in between your nose and your chin, aka your mouth.
Whoa. What do you think of my suggestion that I've given a couple times?
The YouTube video.
Just to avoid plosives, you have it off center a little bit. Yeah. That also makes it easier to game. It makes it easier to be in front of the camera.
I hear the audio, but your mic is low.
Yeah, that totally works. As long as it's pointed at your mouth, you don't need direct air into the mouth.
I'll work on the mic in just a second. Can you hear the YouTube video?
Does it change?
Put yes, YC or something, so I know you can hear the YouTube video.
Or upside down.
Absolutely not.
And nothing at all.
No. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
So now I can
how
hear
your mic is oriented this way, as long as it's pointed at the sound source, which is.
So you can hear the audio coming from my game PC.
Upside down. It doesn't sound like
I'm in Australia. And you can hear it from my stream PC.
If
you
your
can
mic
see this
is upside down,
how is my
flush the other
mic
direction.
sound itself?
That's crazy, guys. I hope this was helpful. if you think there was something we missed, we'll have the link to Ryan's Twitch in the description down below.
Right, so my mic is low.
Go give him a follow and hang out and watch him make some new Stream Beat stuff. You wanna carry us out?
Yes.
Happy listening.
The video audio is overpowering.
You ruined it. You ruined everything.
So. Shit. Let's just keep
This
going.
Memorial Day, qualified homeowners can start saving thousands of dollars on their electric bills. Get solar panels for no cost.
I know what you're all thinking, by the way. You're thinking, man, hasn't this guy done enough GoXLR videos? And by the way, I get it, but I promise there's actually a very good reason for it. In fact, that is the reason I'm doing this video, which should hopefully be like the last like GoXLR centric video, at least until they, you know, put out something new. I've talked about this thing in so many videos, and it comes up like every single stream, and there are probably hundreds of you guys that have bought this because of my experience and my recommendation of this device. And I still recommend it, by the way. Nothing competes with this thing, but there are a good chunk of you that have bought this because I say it's so great. You plug it in, and you have no idea what a graphic EQ is or how it works. You don't know how to set your compression threshold.
Line in, I turn down.
Very important. And you guys get lost in the routing table, which, by the way, one of my favorite things about this device. Plus a bajillion other things that you probably haven't even touched. But
Oh shit, let me go back to here.
I've been asked
I can adjust this video full
please
blast.
teach us how to use this. I spent $500 because you told me to.
Alright, so what about now?
And I don't know what to do. So this is that video. I'm going to attempt to
go
explain to you how to get
three-quarter on the YouTube
perfect
video.
audio.
And my
with this thing
audio,
right here.
my
One PC,
microphone
two
volume
PC,
is the
set
same.
it all up, make your voice sound amazing, show you all my secret little magic tricks that, by the way, exist. There
Video
are some
audio
little
is a
hidden
little- yeah.
secrets on this that are really dope. Gonna save those for the end. So
Here, let's
I
go
guess
down
you
to
don't
halfway
need the
with
rest of the stuff. You
the
can fast
YouTube
forward,
audio.
but it's all going to be here. So this is probably going to be a little bit of an extensive.
All right, how's the
video.
YouTube
Hopefully
video
the only one you
versus
need in this
my
situation.
voice?
So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump into it.
At
After I
50%.
tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Owned.tv. Owned.tv
What
is
I've
a
got
one-stop shop for
here,
stream design,
my
stream
microphone
aesthetics. If you need overlays, you need alerts,
is
you
up
need
as high as it will
banner
go.
photos, you need a wallpaper for your gaming PC. Basically,
It's good, but your mic should
anything
be
you
up
possibly
more.
need. You can
All right,
buy
let me
individual
turn up
assets
the
and designs
gain
like a specific overlay
on my
or
actual
alerts
mic.
if you're just missing those, or you can buy
So I turned the
entire
gain up
packages
on my
and
mic.
basically deck out your entire
The
stream with a
physical
good
gain.
cohesive feel. A favorite of mine on the website, as you kind of know, my style is minimal. I think they did a fantastic job making a minimal style.
There we
while
go.
also still
Hell
making all the
yes.
stuff pop and look really
It's, I'm
professional.
monitoring. I can hear myself in my
Package
my,
today. Feel free to go to
headset.
owned.tv, and at the checkout, make sure you use code alpha and get 60%.
So how could I
off. That is, by the way,
change
that's a holiday code.
this?
After Christmas, it's going to go.
Where's
to,
my
I don't know,
gain? I
30,
thought a
40,
makeup
I don't know what
gain.
it's gonna go
I
to,
can
but
make
it's
it
not gonna
up
be 60. So
and up
think
my
about it now, if you want
microphone up a little
60%
bit
off
more.
an entire stream design.
That's 20
On to
decibels.
the video.
Maybe not route your mic to your headset. Yeah, I've done that just to listen myself initially.
How do you connect it to your PC? How do you connect it to two PCs? Let's get into that, because while it sounds simple, and it's actually not that hard, if you miss one of these little steps, it's like when you're making that giant Lego Death Star, and you get one of those very first Legos wrong, and then like halfway through the project, you're like, how come nothing is fitting? It's because you messed up that one Lego in the very beginning. Let's make sure you don't have any of those Legos, right? Because that thing costs you like $300, and you just don't want to start over. Then it's not fun anymore. If you're on a single PC setup, you're gonna
Yes, that was the whole reason that I wanted to.
connect the GoXLR to the wall via
What I was trying to do was put a filter on it specifically for my microphone, but there is nothing in the GoXLR settings unless you can explain to some of this gate for me how to get rid of the background noise. When I had the microphone ran directly to the computer, I was able to add filters and adjust the background noise. Yes, I do have a Yeti, the Yeti Blackout. But with this mixer, I'm not able to apply any of those filters unless I apply the filter to the whole mixer device. That's initially what I was working on. You have the setting in the heart looking. Yeah, it's the upside down heart one. I don't forget what it's called. You might know right offhand, but that's the one that it's always been in, because that uses the coil coming in and the coil coming on both sides of the microphone. That's what you said. Yeah, that's what I thought. But basically, I wanted to get rid of the background noise just in my microphone And the only way I can do that is messing with these mic settings, and I'm not exactly sure what each of these are now without jerking it around a lot. I can mute this down some, the mixer itself, overall volume. I like an even number. I don't know if I told you the other day or not, Ice, but ooh, my alerts are a little loud. Thank you again for subscribing again. This should be, yes, but Ice, what the problem that I'm running into is I don't know how to separate my microphone. I can take it out of the whole loop and plug it and keep it separate from the mixer. But see, looking over here in the Slobs mixer, I had my microphone, my Yeti mic set up perfect. What I've got doing now is running through the mixer into here, and this is what I was trying to adjust to get rid of the background noise. And there's no sliders, there's no actual levels like it is in a regular mixer for me to tell what's yellow and red. Hey, cat, what's happening? See, my alerts are now louder in my ear too, so I guess I can mixer. I don't know how I would change that. My alert volume. So for my alerts, none of these are alert box. Let me do properties. There's nothing for my volume for alerts. Media. Oh, here we go. I can change my volume in here. Noise suppression, I use RN noise in OBS. And see what I'm thinking, and when you first got in here, I had the filters on here for the mixer. You know what? I may just say screw it and run. Give me a second. I'm going to take my microphone out of my mixer and put it back the way it was.
Ooh, it's going to do it again. By the way, if you're on a GoXLR Mini, that's not bad.
So now I can't hear this.
You're going to connect your headphones into the headphone
again.
Jack, the XLR mic.
Can you guys hear my microphone?
Or if you're using a USB mic and using
mic test.
Port,
Test.
you're going to go into the other.
Can you guys hear me talking now?
On the back Kind of convenient, right? Next,
you can hear me. Okay. So this is my Yeti mic.
I mentioned that little thing. Let's not screw this up.
Filters.
Right click here, then click on here.
Those filters are still back on. This is the way it used to be. I'm gonna turn that down just a hair too. Hey, thank you, Kat. How's have you found you a new job yet, or how's all that going for you? Hopefully you get rid of all that stress that you had with your other place. I know it sucks. And yes, I'm being a kid and I'm eating a fruit roll up of Little Miss. She didn't bad. She ain't gonna miss it. So now the problem that I've got plugging my microphone back into the PC the way it was, I'm not able to hear my stuff on here. Holy shit. I need to add that to my grocery list. It sounds good. All right, guys. Can you guys, how's the audio between my voice versus the this video here? I'll turn this down a little bit just to hear that. I can hear the video now, which is what I was worried about. Your audio sounds like you're in a tin can. Fuck. My mic audio. Yeti Stereophone mic. I turned the gain down on. Alright, 1 second. Let me stop this. That's what filters will do to make. Yeah, I know the whole premise behind filters. How does my microphone sound now? This is the exact setup that I had before, not running my microphone through the mixer. I took it completely out and plugged it straight into my PC. Still a tin can. Sounds staticky. All right, so let me go back into here. It's an echo. Need to move this back down. That's a little bit louder. There, test. That's between the, it's maxing out in the yellow. So let's go there, test. That's close. Filters. I didn't mess with any of these levels here. Wait, what's 10 times better? It sounds better now. Yes or no? My mic sounds okay now. Perfect. All right, so I took the microphone out of the mixer, and it's run exactly the way that I had it before I ever put in the mixer. So, how does the background, like I'm tapping on my desk now, can you hear me tapping on the desk, and how obnoxious is it? I'm still tapping. You hear it below. Perfect. I don't want that. That's what I was trying to do initially with the mixer, is fix it for the background noise, and I just apparently I can't figure that shit out yet. I'm going to start the video here. You tell me if you can hear the video first, and then I'm gonna mute it when you answer. You can't hear what? You can't hear that video at all? All right. All right. What about now? Yes. Yes or no? Now your mic has a small echo. Test, test. What about now? What's echoing, the YouTube or my mic? So the microphone is echoing. How the fuck do I fix that? You should hear YouTube. Point blank. I don't fucking know why. All of the volume is up, and I haven't changed any of that shit. Everything is up, and it's even moving in the mixer. I'm not worried about the mic. I need to figure out you hearing the stream PC. Why is... YouTube nothing. The YouTube was fucking working a minute ago. This is really starting to piss me off right now. Mike. Test, test. Test, test, test. All right, how's my how is the echo now? I think I took that out here. Mic is good, nothing on... Okay. So the mic's not echoing at all. No. That was a routing issue there. I get good. Okay. So I'm gonna play with the volumes of YouTube real quick. Well, that's already up. Fuck. So why did this change?
Let's move on to EQ. An equalizer, or EQ, specifically this kind with the bars, it's called a 20,000 hertz, and you're splitting them up into separate bands that you either boost or cut to enunciate or get rid of certain qualities of your voice. By default, our voices live pretty heavily in the mid frequency range. Not only that, but also our ears tend to hear mid frequencies a little bit stronger. So what we're going to do is we're going to give it,
I'll work on the volumes in a second.
California smile.
Now I can't hear.
That's going to boost the thick,
the YouTube video
presence
again
of your voice. We're going to boost the highs a little bit. That's going to kind of boost that crispness, that clarity, and then we're going to cut out the mids where you get kind of that muddiness that just kind of jumbles up the sound. I'm going to post a screenshot of what my EQ looks like. That's a pretty safe place for you to start. And then what I recommend you do is kind of go through each of those knobs and just boost it all the way up, lower it all the way down, and kind of hear what you're adjusting there. And if you like it with 1 or 2 dB more or less of gain on that
YouTube is
frequency,
still playing.
Adjust it a little bit for your voice. Every voice is different. Also, you'll notice I have some lows cut. That's because those frequencies are actually below most voice.
Yep, still hear YouTube. So it's still not picking up. Line in. Just all the way up. Broadcast stream mix. Test. Test. Alright, Ice. ignore my microphone, ignore me talking. Can you hear the YouTube video? Yeah, I'm not worried about the mic. You cannot hear YouTube, even wide open volume. Not hear YouTube. Um. What is showing? Nothing's showing there. Yes. Damn it. Shit was working a minute ago, and I had to go fuck with something.
With headset, uncheck that box. You don't hear your headset anymore. Are you following me? Are you getting how the routing table works and realizing that it's actually really simple and actually kind of cool? No other audio device has something like this, and it's amazing. The last thing we're gonna do in step 3 is go back to our mixer tab, and you're gonna notice on the left side, you get to control exactly which sound inputs are assigned to faders. So for example, I moved my system fader to fader number 2, and then I actually set my headphone volume to number 4 because I found myself adjusting that much more than adjusting the music volume. And if I wanted to adjust the music volume, I could just open up the app, go to the mixer fader, and manually do it in the software. Not a big deal. Dope. Your stream sounds fantastic. Save it. Remember that box in the top left corner I mentioned? Click the floppy disk.
Is that
button. If you don't know what a floppy disk is because you're not a
tolerable
boomer,
level
it
at
looks like
60%
this.
where you can hear?
All right, I don't want this video to go too long, so I'm going to go over some of the fun stuff, and then we're going to go into some of my favorite tips and tricks that allow me to go
YouTube nice and level.
beyond.
Okay, perfect.
I don't want to spend too much time on the
now,
voice changer and the sound samplers.
I need to figure out.
Mess around with it. Mess around with these knobs. Find a sound that you like. You have 6 banks.
A headset
for you
is
to
going
save
to
voices
the
for later that you can use whenever you want. And on the sampler, you have 4 different sample pads as well as 3 different banks that switch what those 4 sample pads do. So you have 12 samples you can switch back and forth between. And creating a sample is crazy easy. You click and hold. While you're holding, you say something into the microphone. When you're done, you let go. And then when you hit the button, it repeats what you said. You can even trim it up later in the editor if you added a little too much silence in the beginning of your sample and you want it to start right on time. You can choose what a second press of the button does. So if you want it to start and then you hit it again and it stops it, or record something else, hit the clear button, hit the sample, and it's all clear. You can also, by the way, load sounds from your computer into your sampler using the top left box of the app, but there is an easier way, and when I get to my little magic tips and tricks at the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to do that. We also haven't talked about RGB yet, which, by the way, whole board is RGB. Mess around with it, have some fun. You can even set
hear my microphone fine
to be gradients, which is kind of nice. One thing I like to do, by the way, is set my faders to metering so I can see how loud any source is getting. That way, if I hear a song playing and I don't know if it's coming from Spotify or YouTube, I can look down at the meter and see which one's making noise, and it lets me know. Dope. I think it's finally time that we go over 9,000. First, how do you use a wireless headset with this thing? Because, by the way, you can, and I do.
Only thing I know to do,
homeowners can start saving thousands of dollars on their electric bills.
Plug my headset back into my mixer.
Get paid over a $2,039 clean energy bonus for going green this summer. Also offered for around a
on stream. You're going to need a very specific kind of wireless headset. If it's one that just has a little USB dongle, it's not going to work. You're going to need something with a base station that has a line in or an aux in. For example, I use the SteelSeries Arctis Pro because they connect to a little base station, and on the back of it, there's a line in jack. So you go out of the headphone jack on here into the line in on your base station or mix amp, whatever you want to call it, and then that broadcasts the signal to your headset.
All right, Ice, can you hear
is the Astro A50s because it has an aux in.
Can you hear
and as far as I know,
video?
Those are the only two wireless headsets that will work. If you know of another one that has any kind of line in, let me know. One of my favorite secret functions of the second PC, you're going to need two aux cables.
Hear you and YouTube just fine. Okay.
On the back of this device into the line in.
On your PC, you hear both of us just fine. Okay.
On your PC,
so,
into the line in on this device. Now, the difference is while USB is digital, so it can carry multiple audio tracks at the same time, line in and out are analog, so they can only send one signal at a time. You're going to want to connect this via USB to whichever device has multiple sound sources coming from. For most people, that's their gaming PC. They've got their game volume, their chat volume. You can put your music volume if you want it on there also. But if you're one of those weirdos that has Discord on their streaming PC, you might want to connect this to your streaming PC via music and have your game audio come in through line in. We are going to run off the assumption that you're smarter than that and you're using Discord on your gaming PC. That's kind of where we're going to go. You should be doing that. Now we're
microphone sounds okay.
Our faders are set to system, chat, music.
I guess my microphone I can use.
And now you just plugged a line in your second PC, which has your alerts and any other sounds that you have on there.
Channel,
how do you control the volume of those sounds from the line in? Don't worry, we'll get there in the next step. Very last section of step one, you're going to open OBS.
This is better.
Open up your settings, go to audio.
So my mic is actually my headset.
Aux. If you're on a single PC setup, you're going to go to GoXLR broadcast stream mix. On a dual PC, because
the YouTube video, did the level change any?
Into your streaming PC, you're going to choose line in or whatever your motherboard calls its line in. It should be line in. You should be good with that. This should be your only audio source in OBS. Literally, you're not going to add any more audio sources. That's it. It's very convenient. Cool. You are connected to your GoXLR.
It's good. Okay. How about my microphone?
I got a comment on a previous video.
Is my microphone echoing, or is it the volume level okay?
In the audio field, and said something along the lines of, "Get rid of the toy, and if you want to sound good on stream, get yourself an actually nice audio device, a studio mixer of some sort." And while it's true that studio mixers and preamps will have a little bit of an edge when it comes to component quality, as they should, they're like thousands of dollars. This next step is going to explain why this device is going to sound better than those super fancy devices. Okay, let's open up the GoXLR app. Did you download the GoXLR app?
Marco's better.
We're going to basically be dealing with this.
I guess when I get a little loud like that, I could drop
the important stuff is. On the top right, you have like
an image of your GoXLR volume down just a little bit more on my microphone.
On the top left, you have like your file. So let's focus on this.
Ice, I owe you a lot, brother.
You're gonna click the mic tab
between
and on the left
what you've done and
mic setup.
Behind the scenes and this, dude. I owe you a lot,
man. You have to get this right. So make sure you know what kind of microphone
Tim had to put his little
boy
to bed, so he wasn't given
or the 3.5 millimeters if you got that USB mic.
The YouTube is overpowering a little bit.
3.5 millimeter jack on the front, or I guess on this one the back. It's on the front of the Mini.
Make sure
do not connect
YouTube volume is all the way up.
Dynamic mic into the 3.5 millimeter jack. I don't care if that's the cable you have. Go out and get an XLR cable.
I'll drop this down.
XLR port. If you don't do that, you're missing the preamp. You need it.
How's the YouTube level now?
To set up the gain of the microphone. This is pretty simple. What I like to do is make kind of a loud noise.
Does it need to go up or down anymore? I've got it at native 6 point. I can move it around
often, and then see where it reaches on the loudness meter down there. They try to simplify it for you. Make sure that loud noise is like 1 or 2 notches away from
You're good there? Okay.
That's the gain set to your mic.
So my microphone, I want people to be able to hear me over top of a game that I'm playing if I need to. So I try to keep
these 4 plugins.
Let me see if I can rename this.
Quintessential plugins that almost every single vocal track in the studio use, and that's because the guys who made the GoXLR work for an audio company, so they know what plugins you need. You've got a noise gate,
this
EQ,
I'm going to name to the Go,
and a de-esser. Let's set them all up in the next 2 minutes. And by the way, each one of these has a simple version, and you can expand it to an advanced version. We're going to be running with the advanced version because if you can do that, you can do the simple version. Noise gate,
I can
super simple. Probably
GoXLR. I renamed that there.
Basically, all you need to do is talk into your mic.
I can hear you better now over the. Okay, that's what I want. I want people to be able to hear me over top of the game if I select it to. I can always adjust the volumes and stuff in game.
Until it cuts you out.
I'm gonna have to do that again anyway because I usually kept some of that low.
3 decibels, so you have a little bit of breathing room there and you don't start cutting out when you get quiet. And that's it. Don't worry about the other noise gate parameters. They're pretty much fine where they're at. Let's move on to EQ. An equalizer or EQ, specifically
so now
this kind
you can
of
actually
bar,
see
a graphic EQ. Essentially what you're doing
display
is you're
capture. Let me turn that.
The entire
Dude, this is a YouTube video that's playing this Harris guy
to 20,000 hertz, and you're splitting them up into separate bands that you either boost or cut.
I'll go back and watch this video
or get rid
here in a little bit. It's 30 minutes long, and I got to get to bed here in a little while. But
heavily in the mid frequency range. Not only that, but
yeah,
also
Harris Heller
tend to hear mid frequencies a little bit stronger. So what we're going to do is we're going to give it what's called a little bit of a California smile. Boost the lows a little bit. That's going to boost the thick, like radio-esque
but now
of your voice. We're going to
what I've got, I'll show you guys.
That's going to kind of boost that
in the GoXLR app. All of my volumes are up.
Where you get kind of that muddiness that just kind of jumbles up the sound. I'm going to post a screenshot of what my EQ looks like. That's a pretty safe place for you to start. And then what I recommend you do is kind of go through each of those knobs and just boost it all the way up, lower it all the way down, and kind of hear what you're adjusting there. And if you like it with 1 or 2 dB more or less of gain on that specific frequency, adjust it a little bit for your voice. Every voice is different. Also, you'll notice I have some lows.
All right, so line in control is the line coming from my game PC. How's the level of you?
Vent like right above my microphone, so that helps kind of cut out that low rumble of the AC in my room. Well, I guess it's winter, so the heat. Anyway, the air cuts out the air. Nice, we're powering through these. Let's move to the next one, compression. So what compression does is it takes the loudest points of your voice and it takes the quietest points of your voice and it squeezes them together, compressing the dynamic range of your voice. So that way, if you're really quiet, it makes you louder.
Okay.
And the people don't have
so what I want to control, because I can change these. You'll see it, yeah. What I've got my headset is
a volume threshold, and as your voice goes above that volume,
so I can adjust just my individual headset volume.
By whatever ratio you set.
If I turn my headset slider up, are you able to hear any?
So let's say you set your
is it any louder?
-30.
Shouldn't be.
Weird. That's how decibels work. You set it at -30 and you go 16 decibels above it, meaning you're getting up to -14. What it's going to do is it's compressing that 16.
No, okay, perfect. This is my headset volume, which now I can hear myself think. Nothing changed. Okay. So instead of this being the microphone one, channel 1, which is the first slider here, that one is set to my headphone. Channel 2, music. I don't have any music playing. I don't plan on having anything set to specific music. So I can change that one. I still don't know what exactly voice chat is, because that's going to be coming through Discord, coming through the line in. My mic move, my mic volume, it shouldn't have. That's not linked to my mic volume at all. I moved away from the mic a little bit.
That's where you're going to set your threshold.
See, Ice, I'll show you here.
Touch here is the makeup gain. You're going to bring that back up a couple decibels.
This is kind of my setup now.
To make your voice
My microphone I actually
volume
keep
again, like
over
you're
here
average voice.
instead of having it
Same volume as
up
your
here at my mouth, because I think it gets in my damn way. So I usually set it out here a little bit, and I keep this in line so that way I can see, still see, and still have my range of motion and stuff.
To actually use a de-esser. It's also why the EQ is only 6-band instead of 10-band like on the full GoXLR. It's really
I'll mess
not
with
a
my
huge
camera
issue.
size
It
and
doesn't make
stuff here in a little.
difference, but I'll tell you what it does. A de-esser recognizes the high, harsher.
Alright, so I turn chat mic
when it
up.
recognizes them, it just kind of smooths them
That's
out.
not
and
seeming to
lowers
do
those
anything.
Specific frequencies down a little bit. If you have a full GoXLR, go ahead and give this a shot. Turn the de-esser down to 0, then start saying into the mic something like, she sells seashells by the seashore, and as you're doing that
Shouldn't really matter right now. None of it's set to.
I set mine to 40. I find that works for me. Find a number that works for
I'm
me.
taking pictures of some of this stuff just so I can.
Sounds great. Let's move on to making the rest
What
of
is
your
it?
stream sound good. On step 3. By the way, that last
In case
step,
Windows
step 2,
decides to screw with
by
some of the
far
stuff.
most complicated step in this whole thing. It's all downhill from here. Remember in step 1 when I said we didn't have an available fader for the line in sound?
Alright, so back to the
go ahead and click the
GoXLR
mixer
here.
tab, and you might notice there are a lot more volume knobs than just 4.
For
You've got a monitoring
my second
control, which
channel,
means you can turn down exactly how much of your microphone
I can
you hear
do.
back into your headset without controlling the actual volume of the mic for your stream.
Yeah, what should I do?
You'll probably also notice
These are the
there's a fader
sources
called
that I can
gain.
control.
If it's not controlling the volume of your game, don't worry
I'll
too
move
much
it.
about that one. There are a couple games that allow you to send the game volume through a different source. And this is just GoXLR saying, hey, look, if you want a completely separate control over that specific game volume, you can send that one to a totally different fader. But for the most part,
So
it's not
let's
necessary.
move
But keep in the back of your brain, we're going to revisit that.
my
fader later.
headset.
So what you're going to want to do is open
This.
the test stream.
I need to
start
make new
streaming to
labels
it,
for this
and,
too.
start
Let's
screwing
move
around
it
with all those
to
little
line
volume knobs
in.
and make sure that you have everything set to the proper volume. A lot of keep the game sound way too quiet. This is your chance to fix that. But let's say at this point you run into a little bit of a problem. You're hearing the game volume, you're hearing the shots or whatever game you're playing in your headphones, but you're not.
Maybe one of the
hearing it
levels.
in
Yeah,
the
my
stream.
desktop
It's completely
audio. I'm gonna have to
silent.
test
What
that
you do,
separately
this
in
is
just a
where
minute.
the fancy routing table comes into play. This thing looks weird and complicated at first glance. It's incredibly simple,
move my
and if you
line
learn
in.
how it works, it's incredibly
I can
powerful.
adjust the
In a
level
nutshell,
here
you can
down.
see every single sound source that the GoXLR can hear, and then you check the box of the place that you want to send that sound out to.
How does
So
the,
if you're hearing your game volume,
how does
but
the
your stream
YouTube
isn't, you're gonna find
video
the
sound?
system input along the top. Then you're gonna
At
look
a
down underneath
decent,
it
like,
where
gaming
it
level?
lines up with either broadcast stream mix if you're on a single PC setup, or
That was
line
a-
out if you're on a dual PC
YouTube
setup.
sounds
and
fine.
You need to make sure
Okay,
that
so
box
that's
is
all the way
checked.
up,
If
and
that
I-
box isn't
all the way
checked,
up on the
your
mixer,
system
and I just
audio
added
isn't
some.
sending to your stream.
I
This is
dropped the
also
noise
place where you
volume in
make sure
here.
your music and your gameplay
Like it even.
isn't being sent out
I'm gonna go to
to your
23.
teammates. Make
Still
sure
not
that
fit-
box is
still not maxing out
unchecked.
into the
or maybe
yellow,
You find a
which-
song that you want to share.
My
with your
microphone
teammates
is-
over
so my
Discord.
microphone
You
is
find
gonna
the
be over
music
top of
column
my-
in the routing table.
top
See
of
where
that.
it lines up with the chat
Fine
outputs,
with.
and check that box. And now your teammate can hear the song. Also, one of the
So
common
now-
questions I get is, I don't like hearing my own voice in my headset. What do? Well, you go to your microphone and
Channel
see where
3.
it lines up with headset.
The third one.
Uncheck that box.
Music.
You don't hear your headset
I don't
anymore. Are you
have
following
any
me? Are you getting
music
how the routing
playing.
table works and realizing that it's actually
So
really
I guess
simple
I
and actually
could-
kind of cool? No other audio device has something like this, and it's amazing.
I guess I
The
could
last
just
thing we're
leave
gonna do in
music
step
the
3 is go
same.
back to our mixer tab.
Channel
You're gonna notice on
4
the
should
left
be
side,
my
you get to control
system
exactly which
sounds.
sound inputs are assigned
So
to faders. So, for example, I moved
I
my
move
system
my-
fader to fader number
We'll keep
2,
my volume
and then
at
I actually set
50%.
my headphone volume
Headset.
to number 4 because I found myself
I
adjusting
want
that
to
much more than
test
adjusting the music volume. And if I wanted to adjust the music volume, I could just open up the app,
Desktop
go to the
volume.
mixer fader, and manually do it in the software. Not a big deal. Dope. Your stream sounds fantastic. Save it. Remember that box in the top left corner I mentioned? Click the floppy disk button. If you don't know what a floppy disk is because you're not a boomer, it looks like this. Click on it. You're welcome. All right, I don't want this video to go too long, so I'm going to go over some of the
Speaking
fun
of
stuff,
that,
and then we're going to go into some of my
save
favorite
this.
tips and tricks that allow me to go even further beyond. I don't
So,
want to spend too much time on the voice
system-
changer and the sound samplers. They're fun. Mess around with it. Mess around with these knobs. Find a sound that you like. You have 6 banks.
I'm a boomer.
for you to save
Yes, you-
voices
yes,
for
you
later
are a
that
boomer.
You can use whenever you want. And
Okay,
on the
boomer.
sampler, you have 4 different sample pads as well as 3 different banks that switch what those 4 sample pads do. So you have 12 samples you can switch back and forth between. And creating a sample is crazy easy.
All right,
you
Ice,
click and hold.
tell me,
while you're holding, you say
pause
something.
this. Tell me how the alert volume is. That too loud, or is it soft, or soft but not too loud? All right, so instead of 9, let's move it to 7.9. That too loud?
This is a test donation for $95. This is a test donation for $60. Oh.
Oh. 10,000. I don't know what I would do with 10,000 damn bits. That's... Or 1,300 damn viewers. Alright, so that sounds good. And what I'm able to do with the mixer now, I can actually hear my alerts in my headset instead of through speakers that will echo through my microphone like it used to do. God, Ice, dude, thank you, man. I fucking owe you, man. Crazy.
Into the microphone. When you're done, you let go. And then when you hit the button, it repeats what you said.
Is
you
the YouTube video still sounding okay?
A little too much silence in the beginning of your sample and you want it to start. Choose what a second press of the button does. So
if you don't know me anything, just hear it. Yes, but you do a lot when you don't have to.
And when you're done with the
I
sample,
appreciate the hell out of it, man.
To record something else, hit the clear button, hit the sample, and it's all clear. You can also, by the way, load sounds from your computer into your sampler using the top left box of the app, but there is an easier way, and when I get to my little magic tips and tricks at the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to do that. We also haven't talked about RGB yet, which, by the way, whole board is RGB. Mess around with it, have some fun. You can even set these faders to be gradients, which is kind of nice. One thing I like to do, by the way, is set my faders to metering so I can see how loud any source is getting. That way, if I hear a song playing and I don't know if it's coming from Spotify or
I guess
YouTube, I can look down at the meter and see which one's making noise, and it lets me know. Dope. I think it's finally time that we go over 9,000. First, how do you use a wireless headset with this thing? Because, by the way, you can, and I do on stream. You're gonna need a very specific kind of wireless headset. If it's one that just has a little USB dongle, it's not gonna work. You're gonna need something with a base station that has a line in or an aux in. For example, I use the SteelSeries Arctis Pro because they connect to a little base station, and on the back of it, there's a line in jack. So you go out of the headphone jack on here into the line in on your base station or mix amp, whatever you want to call it, and then that broadcasts the signal to your headsets. Another one that works, by the way, is the Astro A50s because that has an aux in on the back. And as far as I know, those are the only 2 wireless headsets that will work. If you know of another one that has any kind of line in, let me know. One of my favorite secret functions of it, this thing is
guys, what I got
mute button
for Christmas.
You've seen these mute buttons. You click the
microphone label maker.
Button,
this is perfect now.
Nobody can hear your voice anymore. You click it again.
Down. I'm going to start up a game here in just a second.
Really fancy. But
while I've got my GoXLR pulled up, channel 1 is my headphones
function in there. So, for example, I take my microphone, which I have set to fader number 1, and I say, instead of mute to all,
how do I
change that to mute to chat. So now when I tap this, you'll notice the fader doesn't go all the way down, and my stream can still hear me. All it does now is it mutes my microphone to the chat. So if I die in a game of Apex Legends and I want to talk to chat for a while, I can tap that. I'm not going to be bothering my teammate. I'm not going to be bothering his stream. I can talk with chat as long as I want, and nobody can hear me but you. The secret about it, though, is if you tap and hold
change
for
my
about 2 seconds,
microphone
it turns into the original mute to all function again, and the fader slides down.
Headphones.
Nobody can hear me. The microphone's entirely muted.
See how long this will be.
Buttons have 2 different functions if you want them to. You can mute it to one specific output, and then holding it mutes it to all outputs. Very, very useful function for streaming. Remember when I told you earlier that you can load PC sounds into the sampler? So maybe you want to be able to use like a...
I love this damn...
Or you want to use that anime...
printer.
And you want to do it with one of your sampler things here. What you're going to do
and
is
you know what I don't have is a
routing
set of
table. You're
damn
gonna find
scissors.
System, and just temporarily, you're going to check the box that goes out to sampler.
All right,
What
chat.
this means
Give me
is
just
that
a
the
second.
sampler's not only going to pick up your
wanna
voice,
get some
it's also going to
scissors.
pick up your PC. So you find the sound, for example, on YouTube, where it's probably going to be the easiest to find. And when you click play, you hold down the sampler button. It's going to record it from your computer and let go. And now you can use it whenever you want. In my opinion, way easier than downloading a file, saving it somewhere, trying to find it in the app and loading it into a button. Just do it this way. Okay, I've got 2 more for you. Do you remember that game fader that I mentioned before and told you it doesn't really matter that much? That doesn't have to be game. You can set that fader to anything you want. So let's say you play a lot of YouTube videos and you want to be able to turn down the YouTube videos separately from anything else. You can go into that app device's sound settings and you can change Chrome to output to GoXLR game. And now that fader will only control Chrome, and you have a specific fader basically set there to do whatever you want. It's kind of nice that it's just like there, ready to use whatever you feel like using it for. When making the GoXLR, they definitely erred on the side of let's add too many features just in case. Because I go to my stream PC by going out of the line out, I don't use the broadcast stream.
All right, chat.
So I can
I
actually
am
send
back.
all the exact same sound to my gaming PC via the broadcast stream mix, but just turn off the music and the alerts. And then if I want to record any of this stuff for YouTube videos, I have my game sound, I have my mic, I have my teammates, but it doesn't have the music.
Headphones.
I don't have to worry about copyright infringement or getting demonetized. Use the extra inputs and outputs in creative ways for making your content. Okay, last tip. And by the way, I've made a full video covering more about how this works. You can actually use 2 of these at a time. You do have to have a 2 PC setup, but if you do, you can connect these to each other, going the line out to line in, line out to line in, and then you can have up to 8 faders running at a time. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty dope if you can pull it off. I've got my Mini next to my GoXLR.
And then my next
having
one
8 faders is an absolute game changer. Okay, I
is
think we did it. And it
channel
only took
2
like
is my
an hour
line
and a half
in.
of footage. I'm sorry, Sam. If there's anything you think I missed, feel free to drop it in the comments down below or jump into my chat. Ask me on stream. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Link to my stream down in the description below. Also, if you want to meet an awesome community of over 30,000 members who are all trying to learn to use these kind of things and better their content,
Label
feel free to
Maker
join
is
Alpha
the
Gaming
beast.
Discord. Incredible group of people in there. Make some friends, learn some things, and
need
make
a
friends
different
with teammates.
color. Damn.
And as always,
Christmas green
happy streaming.
labels here, but
Last shot, last kill, last kill.
this is what it is.
Oh no! Someone clip it!
Let's restart
Even
that.
if you have it running, what you need to do is you need to click play in Spotify. It's not going to show up until you actually have it outputting sound. So start it outputting sound, it'll appear, click on output,
Then my
and change
channel
that to
3.
GoXLR music. And now,
Main music.
you got a separate fader just
Channel
for music.
4
Is your
staying in
mind
system.
being blown yet? Because this is dope.
Hell yeah.
If you want to connect this
So
to a
now
second
I
PC,
can
you're gonna need
actually
2
look.
aux cables. You're
I
gonna go
wish
out of the
it was a
line
way
out on the back of this device into the line in
to actually
on your
see,
PC, and then you're gonna go
change
from
the
the line
labels
out
on here. It's
on
just
your PC into the line
But
in on this device. Now,
I'm fortunate
the
enough
difference
to
is while USB
hear
is
what I do
digital, so it can carry
now,
multiple
so-
audio tracks at the same
All right.
time. Line in and out are
Hey, so you gonna be
analog,
here
so
for a
we can
minute? I'm
only
gonna start
send
up just
one
a random
signal at
game real
time.
quick.
You're gonna want to connect this via USB
See how it
to
does.
whichever device has multiple sound sources coming from. For most people, that's their gaming PC. They've got their game volume, their chat volume. You can put your music volume if you want it on there also. But if you're one of those
I will
weirdos
do.
that has Discord on their
Me
streaming
too.
PC, you might want to connect
Make
this
my head a
to your
little bit
streaming
bigger.
PC via music and have your game
That cuts
audio
off at the
come
bottom
into
there.
line in. We are going to run off the
Cuts
assumption
off.
that you're smarter than that and you're using Discord on your gaming PC.
This
That's
cuts
kinda where
off
we're
over
gonna go.
here.
You should be doing that. Now we're run into a little bit of a problem because our faders are
All
set
right,
to
so let's pause that. Shit, Apex. Update required. Shit. Oh shit, that didn't take long. Good. Wish me luck with the game. Make sure that didn't screw up anything. Come on, game. Dump da dump dump. Dump da dump dump. Start up Apex. See how the audio sounds in here now. Apex Legends Legacy. Can I change my name? See, what have I got? 11 games. I haven't done any wins in regular. I've done a bunch of arena shit, but not. How's the mixer? Can y'all hear the game sounds? Music volume. Ice, you can hear the music. Oh, here we go. I don't need to hear it. I was wondering if you guys could actually. Let me turn it up a little bit so it's, while I'm waiting, people can actually hear that. Anyway, yeah, I don't like to have a lot of music in the background. View price tracker. What is this?
Oh my god.
Oh, hi. Oh, Ice, can you hear me in game? I don't know if you can hear me or not.
I cannot hear you, but I could.
Can you hear me?
Though, and through the stream.
Can you hear me now?
Penis, vagina.
Ice, can you hear me? Hello?
No, I do not hear you.
Alright, that's fine, because I'm going to have to use Discord for this, because the way my second microphone is for this bullshit. fucking weird. Switch. All right, let me test out Discord. Let me get into. I'm going into my Discord channel. Apex. Test, test, test. If you want to play a quick game, Ice, I'll play with you. Play one, or I got to get off and go to bed. Got to get into updating. Okay, jump into Discord in the Apex voice channel. Oh, hi. Are you there, Ice? I can't hear you, buddy. Ice, are you muted by chance or something? That may be something in my input, output. Test. Ice, do a bunch of test sounds.
I hear you.
Test or something.
Hello?
Hey, there you go.
There you go.
I just had to change one of the output setting for mine.
Let me see if I can hear myself through stream. Testing, testing.
Sound really damn clear.
Yeah, I can hear myself in stream.
All right, cool. So that way I know it.
Testicles, 1, 2. That's all I have.
I figured with Discord running on my game PC, as long as it's running, you should be able to hear it on stream. So I wasn't too worried about that.
Yeah, I can hear myself. It's a little low, but I'm guessing that's something with your settings. You could probably move up or down, or
yeah, I've got you.
Something in your Discord.
I've got you at I think 60%. So you're not blasting my eardrums, but.
Gotcha. I'm using this new Blue Yeti mic that I bought.
Oh shit! Oh wow.
I'm a professional streamer now.
Need to mute you in game. How the fuck do I do that?
Oh, I could just mute myself like this. There you go.
Hey, that's a lot better. Test again.
Test what? Oh, test. Testicles, 1, 2.
Okay. All right. Now I got you. I moved you up to 70%. You're good. See, are you still? Yeah, you're still battalion chief.
Yes, I am a chief.
A chief. All right. You want to play one before I gotta go to bed?
Yeah.
Let's do
Oh, I should turn on my audio too. That would help.
do hose.
Little banana.
You see my label maker?
Label maker now.
I put Have you still got the stream pulled up?
Yeah, I still see it. Yeah, I have it in the back.
What I done? You can't see it because it's green, but down here.
You labeled everything.
Yeah, those two. I changed it because at the top of them, it's got mic and chat, and I think I changed it to headphone and line in. That way, at least I can just glance at it and see what it actually is.
Stretch. Oh, that felt good. Oh. What does this guy do here?
Now my camera's not bad. Are you playing on a PC or are you playing PlayStation?
Playing on my PS5.
Hell yeah.
Is this duos?
Yeah, duos.
I can win this thing with one eye closed.
Oh yeah, that
or
would help.
both eyes closed. Hell, I don't even have to show up.
Start talking.
Test.
Oh yeah, my god, I got you.
Introducing your champion.
Damn.
I don't
There we
want to
go.
kill you, but you're in my way.
That's just into my ears that I can hear you.
I'm the jump master. Follow me.
I need to turn down. Master volume, I guess, a little bit. That intro music there was loud as shit.
Oh, I'm the jumper.
I don't know where the fuck to go.
Let's see what we got here. Oh man, this place is a little shitty. We're gonna go. Jeez. We'll go here. Ish. Like right here.
You got one team almost there. One. Hey, Justin, thank you for the like.
Sorry, I was just sitting in my decoys. Oh, that's a terrible spot.
Oh, yep. We're fucked.
Oh, fuck.
The battle happens quick. Be ready.
I think they're right below us. They're broke out here.
That's my bad.
Oh, you're good. There's two right above you. One of them's broke. He's finishing me. Yeah, he finished me. He's got a peacekeeper. The caustic, and it's another one.
That was terrible. That doesn't count.
Shit happens. I'm really impressed with them how clear your voice sounds.
That's... I'm on this Yeti, bro.
That damn thing sounds good.
I sound sexy as fuck. Oh, I was using filters and stuff, but when it's connected to my PS5, I just have a USB thing and wired it in. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's what I done when I had my PlayStation 4 hooked up. But then, like now, it's switched. Oh, it's run through the mixer and stuff now. I need to figure out how to do. Oh, what the fuck did I do? No, my microphone's still actually hooked into the mixer, so now I need to figure out how I can add the filters into it. Don't know exactly how yet.
Don't forget that hit that follow button. I will. Do you have followage and all that on yours?
Have what?
Followage.
Followage.
Oh, I do. 2 years, 2 months, 14, almost 15 days.
Yeah, me, you, and Irish all started following each other about the same time.
Has it been 2 years?
Yeah, we've been streaming for about 2 years now. I was gonna do some big celebration 24-hour stream or something, but I got busy as hell at work and didn't. We go on vacation. We're going to Tennessee for vacation in July, so trying to work. We're going to the mountains. Her family's coming up from Miami, and they've never been, and I've never been to that part of the mountains either. So
I've driven through Tennessee.
I drove through Tennessee driving a U-Haul from Texas when I moved my uncle back to Virginia. It was beautiful. It was nice country and stuff, but
very mountainous. It's a lot of mountains.
Oh God, yeah.
When I drove
and
75.
Of course, like Florida, you don't have mountains, so all of them they're not used to it. We got one landing on our right side.
Yep, I'm busting a left or right.
We'll try to go back here.
Alright.
Never mind. I didn't make it all the way. I'm running that way anyway. Ooh, I got a bow. You want the bow?
No, I don't use that shit. I suck with it.
That's massive.
As long as I get my Spitfire or my 99, stuff like that, I'm happy.
Havoc here. There's a sentinel over here.
A sentinel. Pick that up. They're fighting over there, so we just gotta watch it.
I'm dropping the arrows. I'm dropping the sniper stock.
I'm getting everything but the guns. Fuck. What's in here? Alright, we got... Okay, I got my Spitfire. Are you getting shot at?
No, I was shooting a Mervin. That didn't do shit for me. He didn't give me any damn thing.
Or you're supposed to press the button.
Oh,
Drop shit.
Ah.
So you killed him on.
Got some extra supplies.
Longbow.
No, I'm good. I got Spitfire G7 right now, but if I could find a 99, I'll be happy. Okay, shit, I don't need that.
Are you near me?
Where are you? I'm right behind you-ish.
I thought I heard you for a second.
There's a lot of shit here.
Let's explore this way.
No, ignore that, ignore that.
Finally got a damn backpack and a.
99 here.
How much light ammo do you have?
I have 52.
Level 1.
I got a level 2
Extended
backpack,
heavy mag
so I'm
here.
good.
Level 1.
That. There's a blue. Oh, actually, I need that blue shield.
Over to you.
The only thing I need really now is that 99, and we're good to go. Unless you're good.
I can use I got a blue heavy mag.
Okay. Do you need that?
Yeah.
Okay.
A light mag.
I haven't. I think I saw a couple. Oh shit! Oh, fuck! I hit the wrong button.
Oops.
I didn't drop it, did I? Okay, good.
Got a hop up here.
Shatter cap.
Shelter caps.
Heat shield.
Shield here. That'll get you out of a jam.
Drop 2 shield cells here.
Canada, fuck yeah. What is this?
Yeah, we gotta move. Right behind you. I done already loaded in here.
I'm just gonna see this. I'll take this one last.
Let's go this way.
Right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Half the squad's left. No time to be tired.
Let's go, fireman.
Do you ever get you a good mouse pad?
No, I have not yet. That's next on my list. I have to go slowly but surely to get shit like that.
If you want, I'll send you the one that I won from Captain Morgan, because I hate not using it, but I don't really have much space for it.
Do you need that?
That one.
Like the heavy mag now.
There you go.
There's a heavy ammo here. Don't need that. Okay. Oh, we're at the storm. Okay, we're good at the circle. So these guys were coming from here, so just we gotta watch our back. Okay, shit, I don't need. Oh, I hear foot. Oh, that's you.
Yeah, I think it was me. I was freaking out when you first got over there because I didn't realize it was you. Peacekeeper.
Just taking a peek.
Extra supplies over here. Got some extra supplies.
Oh, you're back there. Okay.
Blue heavy mag.
Here. Level 2.
Nah, good. I already got one.
So damn close. I'll drop my what you call it outside package.
Ooh, lots of stuff here. Shit I don't need. What's the shit I don't need? Let's get rid of that.
Why can't I? There we go.
Here's your birthday present.
It's your birthday present. I'm just looking for shit here. Blue shit. Okay. Better if you open it, because I think you get more stuff when you open it.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 1. Knockdown shield here. Level 2.
Somebody's shooting back where we came.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm just gonna see if there's anything here I need. Do I need that? No, no, no. Okay, we're good. Whoop, ignore that. 2. Let's drop that.
Phoenix kits.
I don't need them though.
Dropping 4 syringes for one. Blue stabilizer. And a stock.
I'm good. Nope, I'm good for both. Storm's coming.
Got an extended energy mag right here. Level 2.
Oh, there's a team right here. They haven't seen me yet.
I think he's seen me.
No, I don't think they did. I hear footsteps though. If they're coming zipline, we'll fuck them up. They haven't seen us yet.
There's only 2. They're running up the ramp. We're not far from the ring either.
No.
They passed us.
Once they go past, we'll zip. Alright, let's go.
Right behind you.
Keep an eye. We can sneak up from behind, we'll be good. Just making sure nobody's behind us.
You're in front of me, but I hear you like you're beside me.
Well, yeah, you are beside me. I can hear you.
I think they went left through that.
They did. And I think they're fighting.
That audio sounds like.
Yep. I'm just taking a peek here. Now they're in front of us. Yep, they're right here. One team's here.
Heard shooting to the left. Right.
Yep, they're in front of us-ish.
I hear him to the right.
Oh, I think that's in there, I think. Oh, right here. One
Got a team up. You got a team up there as well.
I thought I heard them up there.
Hearing somebody behind.
That's probably me. Right here?
The lead. I didn't see that ping. Didn't hear it anyway. Revenants.
Silence bomb there. That'll kill your vibe quick.
Something shiny right there.
Something good this way.
Yep, 2 guys here. No, now they see us.
Behind us, behind us.
No, that's just the fireball thing.
There's 2 of them.
Here, back up, back up.
Yeah, this audio is all fucked up. Game audio, that is, anyway.
We're all inside this ring.
I'm watching behind.
Yeah.
What's your clan tag?
That's that Apex Dads group.
Oh, that's right, the Dad Gaming East.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this audio is all fucked up. You sound literally right beside me, but you're in front of me. I don't hear you jumping at all.
Oh, I hear them.
Nobody behind.
Oh, they're coming back here. Watch yourself, watch yourself. They're
Yep,
coming behind us.
watching. I'm down. They're behind this box. 2 back there.
Oh, I'm getting shot at. Oh shit.
I'm down.
I I got stuck by another team.
Oh, it's all good. I swear that's the game audio. Like I heard them for a second and then they completely cut out.
Did you hear him from the left?
At one tiny little fraction of a second, kind of. That was it.
Maybe, you got a wireless headset.
No, mine's wired now.
Oh, it's wired. Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, that is all for me.
Yeah, that's good for me too, because I'm about to hit the hay.
All right, dude, be good, man. Didn't mean to click out so quick. Sorry, Ice. All right, chat. Ice, thank you again for all your help, man. Couldn't have done that shit without you, man. Thank you for the videos. I'll watch those tomorrow while I'm at work. Chat, thank you guys for hanging out with me. What you did, helping me get this audio shit straight. Working for Thursday, so Friday I'm gonna play some. Saturday I picked up an overtime shift, so I will see you guys then. You guys have a good night. Thank you once again. Oh shit, hold on. Hey, let's raid somebody. Got on Dad Gaming. Looks like you're playing Rocket League. You guys go drop them a follow. If you're Dad, they play host Rocket League tournaments, Apex tournaments, all that kind of stuff. There's some really cool guys in there. Drop a follow. Tell them I said hi. And I will see you guys later. Peace.
I'm liking it. All right, other side of the bracket. We got first and second place.